Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. This is a weekly show where I tie in everything that's going on with this channel and my Instagram. My Instagram is toys_rus, so this gives me an ideal opportunity to answer questions, sometimes correct myself and show you guys some other cool stuff I think. So for this week, I don't think we've got to start with anything other than this, have we really? Sorry I've not got a posh computer and everything lined up ready, but we've got to briefly talk about him. These of course were leaked images of the new Kingdom Galvatron that I think we've all been waiting for absolutely ages, and I think you'll agree. I know there's some slightly better pictures than that, but they don't come out as well, and they come out a bit fuzzy, but yeah, I'm really excited for this guy. Really excited. So that's something, of course, that we're all, I suppose, talking about already, so that's why it's apt and ideal opportunity to talk about him as well. I've got a list again so I don't make sure that I miss anything out. So I did the other comparison video last night with the Decepticon Masterpiece and the G1s, and yeah, this seems to be a good concept. This seems to be working. I'm really glad that GW Scott enjoyed it. I've had a couple of nice messages from him and from other people. Of course, I think the biggest shock, there's no pun intended there, the biggest shock is the fact that G1 Shockwave is bigger than the Masterpiece version. So it's, again, that's exactly the reason why I do these comparison videos, for exactly that. Right, one thing that I do want to quickly say as well is I had great fun doing the Omega Supreme video. It really is, well, part of him. But then my new mate Patriot Primes over across the pond, shall we say, he made me aware of there's actually another base mode that we can do. So I showed you the base mode of the tank where you can fold it out. There's obviously a main base mode. And then I love the fact that he called the rocket could be a spear. And I have pre-transformed this, but you can pretty much see what I've done. This is actually another base mode, so you can put your Micromasters in the rocket top there. The bits at the back they're calling like a garage or a holding unit, and of course all the little Micromasters can balance on there as well. So thank you very much to Patriot Primes for that. Yeah, I think the reason why he's got it so good as well is with the Toy Hack stickers that he gets as well, just to put inside there. But yeah, so there's a third base mode. So you've got the main base mode, the tank base mode and the arm base mode. So I just wanted to share that with you guys as well because I thought it was brilliant, and I honestly had not seen anybody do that apart from him. So there we go. Right, so something else I want to quickly show you is this. This is amazing. This is a bit of artwork from a guy that I've only just started chatting to again since lockdown, since I started doing all this channel. And he was showing me a couple of images on my iPad, and I said, yeah, that's really good. And then lo and behold, I get this in the post, and I'm like, I've not ordered anything, what's this? And he sent me this amazing, I hope I can fit it all in, poster. So I say this is just a chap I've been chatting to for ages, loads and loads and loads. He's clearly got the same interests and passions as ourselves in the Transformers, and he sent me that. So I want to say a huge thank you to him. Today's going to be lots of thank yous as well, by the way, because everybody's just being super nice. It's amazing, this community. I keep saying it all the time, but yeah, that's totally unexpected. Didn't expect it at all. Just sent me pictures. I said, yeah, it looks really good. I think he might be moving on to maybe doing something. It's brilliant. So I want to show him off. Let's make sure none of my chats come up. That is him there. And you can see why I don't want to say it. I just call him Matt. And he's heavily into his victory as well. So you can tell he's got his Star Saber and Desirus there. And I think he might actually be, I've told him to anyway. That's why I said I'm going to show it off for you. He says it's brilliant. I've told him. So he may do copies, prints of that if you're interested. Have a word with him. That's his Facebook profile. Just stunned by it. Couldn't believe it. So the thing is now I've got to find some space for it. Right, so there we go. I wanted to show that because A, I think it's amazing, and B, it's just, again, a lovely gesture from a subscriber and someone I can now call a friend at the same time. Right, so continuing with the facts. Everything's it's all segueing lovely. It's not the facts. I've been doing old posters from the old G1 comics. I've still got some more of them to get through, but what I've got here is another book. And this was, as you can see, it was presented with the UK Transformers comic. So some people might not have seen this at all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open the page and then literally give you a couple of seconds to pause the video so you can read it yourself in a second. But I just think the back page is quite funny as well. So there you go. This is called The Facts. And then you've got Megatron saying, I hate Autobots. That's the facts. This is something else, again, came out. Can't remember the exact issue. I'm sure I'll find it when I get to it in a second. But this is another freebie that came with the UK Transformers comic. So if I hold that there, in fact, I need to go behind it so it's dark. And if you can pause it now. Ooh. Now. because I'm not going to do all of this. There's quite a few pages. I'll just go up to halfway and then I'll do the other half next week. Right, so there we go. This is another page for you if you want to pause that now. And now, there we go. So that's the first 4 pages in that. The reason I'm not going to do the middle pages is because it's a game, but I can show you that in the next week if you really want to. And yeah, leave a note in the comments. Actually, I'm going to change my order because of the picture that I've just seen there. So I'm going to change my order, and that is, I need to ask a favour from you guys now. And I'm already getting tagged in things, which is brilliant. Obviously, was lucky enough to get that Skyhopper box because somebody tagged me in a Twitter post. You can probably just about make him out there. I've got my Armada Unicron up there. And, you know, me and my doubles and my duplicates. In this drawer behind here, I've got another one, which I was going to get to display in planet mode. He's been, bless him, he's been sat in that drawer for ages. But the main reason why I haven't is because I'm trying to get clips. Now, what I've decided to do is I'm not going to keep it for myself. Some of you may have seen my little lad's Toyzo bot reviews. Bless him that he does a few. He's been doing homeschool for the last 10 weeks. What I want to do is I want to surprise him. He doesn't even know. It's been sitting in here. I mean, we've been in this house for 6 years now. And it's just sitting in there with this is the reason why it's not displayed. I need, so if anybody could tag me on anything, or if they find on eBay, let me know, or if anybody's got something they want to sell. I need another one of these clips so I can attach these to the back of him. So if anybody knows any sellers, any shops, drop me a message, tag me in it like Eric did with them boxes. I want to give him a treat because he's done 10 weeks of homeschooling, bless him, and he's done really well. And yeah, he loves the Unicron, and I've just got one there ready, so I want him to have it. So I'm asking you guys if you can, if you know anybody. Of course, if you don't, I understand. Of course, I'm going to pay, definitely pay. So tag me in it, find it, and then yeah, if I can get the other clip, it's the clip that attaches to his back. So I'm after one of them. So if you guys can help me out, fantastic. If not, obviously I understand they're quite hard to find. Otherwise, I'd find one already. I've scoured some of my eBays, but I understand I've got international viewers and they might pop up on different sites. Right, that's that mentioned. That's good. Where am I? I've totally changed order. Oh yeah, I said last week, and I had, obviously with my birthday, that I had some cool Transformers birthday cards over the years. There is one I had, I can't remember how long ago I had this, to be fair, but it's quite good. Well, it says on the back of it 2010, the date, so it might even be that old. So there you go. That's a really cool birthday card. So I thought I'd show you guys that. Another lot of thank yous. One a subscriber, Golden Sapphire Gaming, said, have you got any pops to review? I was like, nope, I don't have any Transformer pops at all. So lo and behold, he sent me these, just little mini pops, totally off his back. Absolutely lovely. Thank you very much. His real name's Connor. I found that out. So thank you very much, Connor. Thank you, Golden Sapphire Gaming. And what I'm going to do is, because I got these, and if you remember a couple of weeks ago as well, I got given one of these as well. And I haven't got around to doing it, so I'm going to do literally as soon as I've finished this video, I'm going to do just a quick video on these two pops and on the world's smallest Transformers. So just again, it's a great big thank you to the people who've sent me them. Yeah, lovely gestures. That's brilliant. Before I go on to telling you exactly what's coming up in the next week, you can already guess because I've already given a hint. Well, not given a hint, I've told you all on Monday about God Jinrai. There's just a couple of other things that are coming up as well. And things that I've done, I did another little mini interview on another Transformers YouTuber. This one's a UK-based guy. Well, it's just a show. It's actually called Transformers The Show. They've got their own YouTube channel, and they've got their own Facebook group as well, TF UK. I was on that last Friday. I'm going to be putting my part of the interview of that on my particular channel as well, on this channel, but also they do their own YouTube channel, so it's worthwhile having a nose at them. That's called Transformers The Show, and the Facebook group is TF UK. Also, this is not until the summer, unfortunately. We're so jealous of you guys over there in Canada with your convention that's going ahead. I'm so jealous. They've officially cancelled the one that we were going to have in the UK this year. It's definitely been cancelled. So Rudy Sizu again, fantastic. He's again all off his own back. This is amazing. Not taking it upon himself, because I think we're all joined together now, but yeah, he's orchestrating it, he's leading it. We're going to definitely do another Bots at Home convention. So for those of you who are new to my channel or who haven't seen it, I did a Landcross video, a really in-depth Landcross video, and the one before then I did like some bots and why they're important to me. And all of us, loads of people, so Ultra Marcus, Transformers The Show, Magnum Prime, Zort Rider, there's absolutely loads, and I'm sorry that I keep forgetting everybody's names all off that. We all do all our own little course. Graham Collector 75, we do our own little segments. So we're going to do like an at-home convention. So as I get more information for that, I will give you guys that information, and it's brilliant because it's going to be on every single person's YouTube, so you can watch it at your leisure. And it's just it'll be like a full day. We did like midday, and we crossed over with Kato, another fantastic YouTuber. We crossed over right into the American time zone later on. I think we went to like 2 a.m. so we did like a good 14-hour Bots at Home convention. That's what it was called, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing again this summer. So I will give you more information with that as and when I know about it, but I'm definitely going to be part of it, and a load of the cool guys who've been doing them as well, they're going to be joining in. Right, that looks like I've covered everything that's happened. Now let's look at what's going to happen. So I've just said tonight's video is going to be something very different for me. I've never reviewed a pop because I don't own any, so I'm going to do the mini pops, and I'm going to do the world's smallest. Now these are not to be confused with the actual WSTs, which actually transform the Takara ones, etc. So I'm going to be doing a video on them later. I'm going to be doing, and this is another shout out as well, I need to say a big thank you to this. I'm going to be doing this. I've liked this for ages. I've kept my eye on this for ages, but again, I haven't been able to afford it. But as most of you aware, it was my birthday last week. I had a bit of leftover money, and this is the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime and Ratchet set. And I need to say a big thank you again to another YouTuber, UK YouTuber called Vector Sigma Reviews. He gave me a shout out again quite some time back on this channel, and he had it was just really nice of him to just do it, just took it off his own back, put a shout out for me. And I saw his review, and I've seen his pictures on Instagram as well of that, and they totally swayed me because they just looked really good. They do, and hopefully again I'll do that some justice. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow night. That's Thursdays. Friday, here we go. I've already hinted this. I haven't hinted, I've told you what I'm talking about. I'm going to be doing this guy. This is, of course, God Jinrai. This is not Power Master Optimus Prime or Power Master Prime with Apex Armor. It looks exactly like him. I'm not going to argue that fact, but I'm going to do a complete in-depth detailed video on him. So he's going to start off in his box. I'm going to take him out of the box, show you every single thing that comes with the box, tell you a bit of the story about him as well, of course, why he is Jinrai, why he's not Power Master Optimus Prime. And as silly as it sounds, there's a load of differences between this and the Hasbro Power Master Optimus Prime. So yeah, it'd be really nice to show you that. And again, to keep this theme, I'm getting loads of comments now, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really loving the fact that you guys are enjoying. I suppose it's the edge. That's what they say, the education on these Japanese Transformers. So that is what I'm going to be doing this Friday. This will be the special Japanese figure that I do. I seem to be doing them weekly now. It just seems to work. It works really well with the format of how these videos are coming. And then of course there'll be another comic on Saturday. The collection video on Saturday is going to be the Monster Bots. I've managed to get all them in a couple of different packaging as well. And yeah, everything else, I throw it open to you guys. Is there anything in particular that you again want to see? The comparisons are working well, the showcases are working well. I will get around to doing a victory complete box like I did with the Master Force and all that. I'll get around to doing that, but that's a bit harder. I've got a few more of them dotted here, there and everywhere. But yeah, I suppose that's covered everything that's happened in the last week, going to happen in the next few days. Again, huge thank yous to everybody. Huge thank yous to Matt. Check out that poster again if you want of his, it's amazing. Huge thank you to Connor, huge thank you to Lee. Everybody who's made the comments, Greg, who was GW Scott, who it was his idea for the comparisons, Patriot Primes, of course, for the amazing extra base mode that I'd never even seen. Yeah, thanks very much, guys. Really enjoying it. Glad you are too. Even though my hair's taken over, we're in 11th week of lockdown now, and yeah, there you go. It's getting really bad. I can get it cut from April the 12th anyway. So there we go. Really glad you're enjoying it and on this journey with me. So take care. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.